Well, that parish is in Marble Bar. It's the Church of Christ the King. It's a pretty little church perched up on a hill, built in 1941, and up till recent years has been used for masses and so on. But unfortunately, the Catholic population of Marble Bar has gone right down. So now we're negotiating to see if it can be used for some other purpose, like as a display of art and photography centre. Well, it's kind of a little point of pride in the town of Marble Bar, because everybody wants to keep the church because it's pretty, it's nice, it's up on a hill, and they don't want to see it fall down. It's in a state of poor repair at the moment, but we hope we'll be able to improve it and use it for that purpose of an arts centre. So I think it would be a blessing to the town, actually, because people are kind of proud of this little church perched up on the hill there, and it's something. It's a church. It's it's a Christian symbol. So people want to keep it and keep it in good repair. So it's a kind of a blessing on the town, I think. Well, in the Ironclad Hotel, the manager spoke to me one day and said, could I bless? He says, I've got some whale bones out the back and I want somebody like you, to bless them, because that's the Maori thing, that the whale is a sacred animal. And so he asked me to bless the whale bones, which I did a few years ago in the room just off the bar in Marble Bar. Oh, it was a fabulous occasion because it was the day after the Marble Bar races, which there are like a couple of thousand people come to town, and the Marble Bar races are really, really very special. So we'd had a memorial service down the creek for a gentleman who died, a Maori gentleman. We had an Aboriginal ceremony down the creek, and then we retired to the Ironclad Hotel to bless the whale bones. So there was a good crowd of people and fascinated by what was going on. I think they knew it was something a little bit different. It was a memorial service, it was the blessing of whale bones, it was something a bit special. Out of the ordinary life, there was something more than meets the eye, and that interests me greatly, and I think it was a blessing. It calls to mind a lecturer from the United States who was very impressed by the Australian greeting, good on you, mate. And he thought that was just fabulous, how it was like a blessing that you would wish good upon another person. So I think the presence, of the little community and the people gathering around the whale bones and around the Marble Bar pool with beers in their hands and having a great time, I think there was a sense of reverence for something more than you could see. There's something more there than meets the eye. I think they're searching for some meaning, for something more than just the surface of life. And you see it all over the place. You see it where there's an accident on the road, somebody will put up a cross. There'll be flowers there. That happens all over Australia, in the outback, in the cities. And there's some reverence for a mystery that we can't quite understand.